What if the memories you hold aren't yours at all? What if the things you feel, love, loss, longing, echo from lives you have already lived? Tonight we return to the place that's haunted our dreams, Storthes Hall woods, where history ends and something deeper begins.
Hello everybody. Now you're probably confused because this looks like an Napm start, but it's not. It's actually echoes of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce Emma on the next slide over, and it's going to be as simple as that. So this is all you're probably going to see me in this video. You might see me in outro, you might not. Who knows, but it's Emma's channel. So over to her.
Tonight feels different. We aren't just here for answers. It feels more personal. During that past life regression, I was drawn back to this place, and the same names kept coming up over and over again. John Stone and Eleanor Salter. It sounds unbelievable, but what I experienced felt more real than just a memory. And I know this story because I've lived it. Storthes Hall, known by many for its asylum ruins and restless energy, a safe haven for many patients away from the four walls which trapped them in their distress. In the whispers of the trees, I found reoccurring names: John Stone, a soldier from the Second World War, and Eleanor Salter, a girl who waited on his safe return. Their story was never recorded, but I believe it's still being written. Second I walk into these woods, it's like stepping right back into a dream where everything just feels so familiar. I'm going to take you now to a place where John and Eleanor used to meet. There were quite a few places around here where they used to meet, but this were a special spot where they used to sit together. This place is not where the love story started, but it's definitely where it ended. I wouldn't really call it a love story. I'd call it more of a tragedy. But it were two souls who definitely came together because they loved each other. It's that simple. And war tore them apart. And in a way, a crazy way, might I add, this place, Storthes Hall Asylum, brought them back together. Although quite messy at most times, but they just had such a profound love for each other that she just wanted to be there and help him at all times. He tried to push her away, but she loved him far too much and helped him quite a lot. Their story is really unfair, it really is. But a lot of good things came out of it. A lot of good things. And to me, it's just proved that even through hardship and battles, true love will always pull through. Now that seems a little bit like a fairy tale, and trust me, this really isn't. So we've got to the place where John and Eleanor spent some of their last moments, and one of those moments was when John was in his early 70s. He ended up with dementia. He actually went missing, and from what I've seen in the regression, they sat together on this log when she found him. It was raining, and she asked him where he'd been. Obviously he didn't know, but this were always his favourite place to sit. So she sat with him, and she held his hand and reassured him that he'd be okay, and tried to persuade him to go back into the hospital. But he wouldn't go, because he needed to speak to her, and he needed to tell her a few things before he went back in. Bear in mind, he knew at this time that he was going to pass away. He just had that type of knowing. So he sat beside Eleanor, and he confessed that for many, many years he'd always loved her, and that she'd always been the one that he absolutely adored, everything about her. She obviously confessed the same, and they sat together, cried together, and just enjoyed those moments together sat in the rain. They decided, instead of going back to the hospital, they'd walk around the woods in the rain together, because those times to them were always the best times, and the times that they could talk about anything and just, yeah, away from it all. It were their sanctuary. So yeah, sad times. He went back to hospital, and not long after that, probably a week or two, he actually passed away with Eleanor and his daughter at his side. Right, so...
Right, it's detecting now. You're going.
Okay. So, we're going to do a spirit box session and try and speak to and communicate with John and Eleanor. I haven't even asked you yet. Yeah, I know it happens. But John or Eleanor, if you want to come through and speak to me on this device. John, can you come? Yeah, I know you can. Thank you, John. Yeah. If you want to come and sit beside me and just confirm that it's you, either John or Eleanor. I can't catch what you're saying. Can you just speak a little clearer, please? Can you come through and speak? Yeah, all of this, it's cameras, it's lights. Yeah, I know you came through once. I'd like you to do it again, please. Thank you, John. Can you confirm that it's you? You have a whistler. Can you come... Storthes? Did you just say Storthes? Sticks and... Who's that? Oh, you know who that is. Who's so sweet? Okay. Can you just come through a little bit clearer? Can you tell me who's sweet? Do you mean Eleanor? Or should we call it M? Like you last... Yes, okay. We'll call it M then. M, can you come through and speak, please? Can you tell us what you used to do here? Can you tell... New quest. Where would you like us to go on a new quest? On the nights. Yeah, you used to come out here on the nights and you used to help look for patients, didn't you? You helped quite a few people here, didn't you, John? From the notes. Songs. Oh yeah. Us. Where? Any last words? Right. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed that. We've put massive amounts of time into editing and stuff like that. Obviously I went in for this, I've been behind the scenes filming and a few bits and just trying to help in the best way possible. We will add some little cliche stuff, but this was quite a serious one for Emma to do. She's been wanting to do it for a while. She has actually been writing a book for quite a while on this subject. But as I keep saying, it is Emma's channel because I don't want to be it too much because I don't want to taint it for her. Obviously we will do some skits with us and things like that because that was the first thing. But yeah, what you want to close with?
Just, if you got this far, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all usual, click the bell. But I just wanted to say, like, if you've ever felt connected to a place or a person or anything like that, sometimes it can be connected to past lives. It brings up certain feelings. So if you have got stories or you want to speak about it or just get your story out there, then comment, get in touch, and I will speak to you about it. Maybe we could do a video on it, just speak about past lives and everything like that, because it's something that a lot of people don't speak about and it can be really interesting. A lot of people don't believe in it, but the people that feel it do. So yeah, it's just something I wanted to say. It can be quite a touchy subject.
Controversial, yeah.
Yeah, touchy subject. So
It is,
yeah.
isn't it?
But yeah.
If you've got any questions or anything you want to know, there's a comments box down below. Please use it, engage with us. We don't bite. She doesn't bite especially. So please, any comments or anything you want to know, just drop it in that box and she'll be on it like a car bonnet.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, thank you for watching and thank you for doing an outro with me.
Nice, right. Bye for now.
I absolutely love this place. This is honestly my favourite part of the woods. It really is. Ah! Oh, you absolute bell.